Hello Gemini, this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss with your July 2017 mini tarot reading. Let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you, Gemini. Here we go. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please stop by my website at www.soulstarbliss.com. Get yourself an appointment and we'll see what's going on for you. Please remember too to check your sun, your rising, and your moon sign. I continue to get those wonderful emails saying they're connecting with you, and I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Oh my goodness, let's take a look here. It says, you know what? Wisdom and knowledge is nothing that can be taken from you. So it says, if those of you that have learned something new or a way of doing something, you know, be open to the possibility of changes, but don't let anyone take your knowledge or your wisdom from you and say it isn't so, because if you've obviously studied and learned how to do something, no one can ever take that. Education too, nobody can take that or experience things like that. So some of you have heard from someone from the past. Okay, that's not for everybody, but those of you that have, and if you're feeling a little uneasy or things, you know, feelings are coming back that you don't know what to do with, it says do preparedness in reverse. What that means is to say, you know, how did I get to this point? How did things end before? How did, you know, what was our last meeting with this person or something like that? And it says, you know, however they were before, they may still be. If they say they've changed, you know, everything is, let them prove themselves to you. Says some of you are having trouble in the love department. You're not knowing what to do. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I have the courage to ask somebody something? And this is different things. It says those of you that are in a relationship not knowing what to do, talk about it. Bring it up. You know, don't keep giving your power away. It says speak your truth and do it in a kind way. And this here will help you. And those of you that are wanting to approach somebody, now is a good time to do that too. It says if you're thinking about saying hello to somebody or asking them on a date or whatever young people do now, this is a good time to do that. It says there's joy for you, but joy is a choice. Happiness. It says choose your happiness. Choose to be happy. And then don't let anyone take that from you. Don't give your power or your joy away. It says those of you that have either jealousy around you or are jealous yourself, deal with that. That's such a disturbing emotion, I guess, or thing. So it says if you're jealous, that's really you're doubting yourself. There should be no reason to have jealousy around you. Here it says you're going to see something that you really want, or no, I got it. You're going to see something that you've wanted and put into practice. You've made choices for the future. Yes, and some of you have really manifested things that you've wanted to happen, changes that are going to be, or things that you want brought to you. You realize that all the excuses are gone now, and it's time to move forward. It's a time where your intuition can take you right to a chariot, one who achieves greatness. So continue with whatever it is I was talking about here, because you do have it, you get it. It's aha. It's an aha moment, or I know moment. It says your wants, wishes, and daydreams have always been there. Did you just put them away? Did you give your power away to somebody else? So put all of their wants, wishes, and daydreams first. It says compromise, compromise, compromise is very important here for some of you. It says don't have any guilt about wanting things. You're human. And it says we're all entitled for joy, bliss, and ease on this earth walk if we want it. You have the Nine of Cups, which means what you wish for is going to show up. It says pay attention to your messages. Okay, these I believe are real messages. Phone, email, Gmail, telephone, I'm not sure. Just it says messages are going to be important this month. It says that a lot of you are drawing on strength that you have. You've asked for prayers and you have the courage to step forward and welcome the changes you've asked for. And this is going to be a good thing. A lot of new beginnings for people. There's a lot of new beginnings here, possibility. It says that official choices could be made or agreements. Okay, it says, which tells me to remind you, what you say you're going to do, make sure you do it. Okay, be a person of your word. Major changes for some of you in the, you know how when you do something over and over again and it seems to be right, maybe it's not. It's going to be open-minded enough to see that sometimes we can be the change that we're asking for, or we can make the first step toward that and other things will fall into place. So spirit is really all around you. Don't let someone tell you that it's not. It says if you're manifesting, praying, whatever it is, it says you have a lot of energy around you right now. And don't let someone tell you that there isn't, because I feel that there is. And it says a lot of talk is needed this month to change some stuff, and it will change it rather quickly. Some of you already have possibly started something. Maybe you applied for a job, maybe you made a phone call, maybe you made an offer on something, but something that's already started is going to bring you victory. Okay, and it has to do with something like that. Maybe you're buying something, maybe you've applied for a job, maybe you're looking for a house or transfer, whatever it is. It says there's going to be information for some of you on that. And this is a good thing. It says you're going to get what you deserve. Remember that. And it says be careful with your words, especially those of you that are in a partnership. Sometimes can be taken the wrong way, the words can be. And it says some of you are going to be feeling alone on what you want to do, but if you're in a relationship or a partnership, sometimes it affects everybody. Don't have to give your power away. You can still have what you want, but compromise is going to be important. It says offers are coming. I'm not sure if you're selling something, looking for a job or whatever, but it looks like offers are coming. And there's victory here this month for you, for a lot of you. It says, again, I have another reminder about messages that are going to be important. If you have calls to make back or contacts or whatever it is, make sure you take care of that. Some learning is going on too in a good way. Maybe some of you are thinking about going back to school. Never too old to learn something. I know that is important. That brings new opportunities for some and new adventures. There is going to be gaiety in the midst of change. Remember when we've asked for change, it seems like yours is beginning and it's going to go up and down, up and down. So remember, when it's down, it's still going to go up, just as when it's up, it's going to go down. With that said, it says, just be open to all the possibilities. It says things that don't always go the way we want to. And let's just take that with a grain of salt and say, you know, I've made my plans, or I've made my, not plans, I've made my wants and wishes clear, and maybe now it's time for some of that to fall into place for you. Thank you so much, Gemini, for dropping in. This is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss. We'll see you next month, but I also wanted to tell you that I'm going to be doing the love and money videos. I will have those out by the end of. And Gemini, with that said, I'd like to thank you so much for dropping in. This is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss. We'll see you next month.